Like the Adani Group, some Indian airlines too are going through turbulence. While they have come out from pandemic-led slowdown, ratcheting up operations is becoming difficult for them. A large number of aircraft are either grounded or going through inspections, and most of them are facing issues with Pratt and Whitney engines. So are Pratt and Whitney engines pulling India's airlines down? Kasturi Akhil and Ashutosh Mishra find out.
Who bears the brunt of this is folks like you and me, the traveling public, the consumer. Today in India, we have almost 120 aircraft grounded because of Pratt and Whitney, and that's a concern. This has got to do with an India versus Pratt and Whitney because when the consumer suffers, when tickets from a Delhi Bombay ticket, which used to sell for 6,000 rupees, now sells at 60,000 rupees, where do you want people to go? And it's eventually it's us as the Indian citizen who's being pained by it.
Earlier this year, Go First also blamed faulty Pratt & Whitney engines for its bankruptcy. It alleged that because there was no supply of engines from Pratt & Whitney, the company was forced to ground around half of its airplanes, which led to huge revenue losses. Responding to Go First, Pratt & Whitney said the airline has had a long history of missing its financial obligations towards the US engine maker and dismissed the claims. The latest engine failure was attributed to a contamination of the metal used in the manufacturing of the engine. Pratt & Whitney's parent company, RTX Corporation, said it is aware of the engine snags and will revoke the faulty engines for inspection from airplanes across the globe. Complaints around Pratt & Whitney engines aren't a recent development, as both IndiGo and Go First have been experiencing engine snags for the past few years. Back in 2019, the Indian Civil Aviation Regulator had ordered the two airlines to take stock of some of the Pratt & Whitney engine-powered aircrafts that were facing in-flight shutdowns. So is there a way to resolve this?
We need to have aggressive, radical steps on the table. The government needs to step in, hold Pratt and Whitney accountable, bring them over to India and question them about this and tell them that and make it clear to Pratt and Whitney that our airline industry, our aviation industry is suffering because of you, and you need to find a solution or take these engines back, give us brand new engines or give us some other engine and pay for the retrofit.
The grounding of more than 50 aircraft has also stoked concerns around the dearth of parking space at the Delhi airport in light of the upcoming two-day G20 event in the national capital. Industry experts contend that the only solution is a complete replacement of the defective engines. For now, it is not only the airlines but also the consumers who are bearing the brunt of flight shutdowns.